That's a sacrificial love. See, Christ loved the church with that type of love, a sacrificial love, which means to love with a self-giving type of love. The needs of others take priority over your needs. It is a type of love that is willing to sacrifice one's own needs for others. Proverbs 18 and verse 22 tells us, "He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord." It's an important aspect. Now, be fussy who you go with, who you hang out with, the character of the girls that you are looking at, or the boys. And each father that is sitting here, the people that you work with, just think for a moment, how many of them have been married more than once? What happens is, once you make that decision, you're together, you become one person. And that as you begin to have children, and that's an option, okay? You don't have to have kids. There's nothing in the scripture that tells you have to have kids, but that is the natural order of things. You're just as much of a man if you don't have children as you do if you don't. Learn what her love language is and perfect it. Okay? Making her a priority in your life. It says sons, that's used in the sense of fathers or boys or girls, doesn't matter, are a heritage from the Lord. Children a reward from Him. Yes, each child is different. Each child has a will. Fathers, have you found that out? Each child has a will of their own.
Yep.
Just like you did. Oh, we don't want to go there this morning. Okay. They're in a process. As each child is different, so your method of guidance may need to vary according to biblical patterns. Okay, you don't raise all your kids in the same fashion. They're all different. Okay, I'm speaking from some of the mistakes. Okay. If only I had hindsight at that time. Okay, you learn as you go. Okay, there's no courses that you can take to learn to be a father. You learn, and the major aspect is your relationship with God and being in tune with Him. Ephesians 6 and verse 4 tells us, "Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord." See, as fathers, we must avoid excessive irritation, inciting resentment, imposing unreasonable expectations, imposing harsh punishment, and creating an unloving atmosphere in the child's life. We may need to learn to father and not hang on to the patterns that we picked up from our fathers. Okay. Not always a good idea to carry that tradition on. We need to learn biblical patterns of raising that child. See, fathers are to demonstrate, as demonstrated love. Fathers are to demonstrate love. A softie, No, he had the right balance. He knew when to love, and he knew when his love was in the form of discipline. Fathers are to demonstrate love, but yet administer firm and fair discipline when needed. Keep in mind that your children are now going through and experiencing things that you have no idea about.